just wanted to get on here and talk about cuss words and kids. I get asked this a lot, and parents are always like, how do you approach this? Like, what do you tell your kids? And so, funny enough, this week my 4-year-old said the F word in school, and she, I guess she was cleaning up some toys, and some kid knocked him over, and she turned around and said, "What the fuck?" And the teacher heard her, and so anyway, she had her consequence, and then she told us at pickup, and we got home, and I said to her, "What happened?" And she said, "I used the F word," just very matter of fact. And I said to her, "Okay, and did you get in trouble?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said to her, "Why did you do that?" And she said, "I don't know." And I said to her, "Okay, well, if you use that word at school, like, there's gonna be a consequence. We've talked about this." So what do I tell my kids? I really don't make it a big deal. We drop F-bombs at home all the time. I'm mainly the culprit. And so I'm not a hypocrite. I don't try to act like these words don't exist. And I just find personal experience and just hearing from other parents also that if we just keep it at that they're just words and they're words that adults use, and that if you use these words, at school, for example, you're gonna have a consequence, and you might have to go see the principal, or you might miss recess, or whatever the consequence is gonna be. And so I don't bring much attention to it. My other two really never used cuss words. Occasionally they did, but my 4-year-old is really testing the boundaries, and so she has been using the F word a lot lately at home, and I just ignore it. I redirect and just move on. Sometimes I can't help but laugh because it's just funny. It's in the right context, and I'm like super amazed. But for the most part, I just don't make it a big deal. It's just a word, and it's I just leave it at that and tell them, it's something that adults use, and when you become an adult, you can choose to use that language or not. And I explain to them that some people find it offensive, and some places, like in school, they're not going to tolerate it. So just know that. And if you choose to do that, then you have to be prepared to take your consequence. So that is my take on cuss words. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.